Yesterday I went to see Jonathan Van Ness at the Palladium. For those of you that don't know who Jonathan Van Ness is, he's from Queer Eye, and he now has a show called Getting Curious. They're both on Netflix, and he is just a ray of sunshine. So the clips that you're about to see are like me going to the Palladium, and then I filmed some of the show, some of the gymnastics, and then him like chatting to the audience. But it's such a lovely experience, so enjoy. God, I didn't know I was so high up. I'm out of breath.
Can I just say? This should be an Olympic team. The queer team, we would win. Fucking London, I cannot believe I'm back here. I'm so happy to be here today. How are you? I love you! Can I just say, this stage, this is like some hallowed fucking ground. Like the vintage white lady Destiny's Child, all played here. You had Eliza Minnelli, Judy fucking Garland, and Julie Andrews! Give it up for Travis Alabanza! I know. This dress. It's the dress, it's the shoes, it's the face. It's all of it. She's working tonight, honey! We used to do this thing where I I would like I'd be like, turn the lights up so I can see everyone. And then right when I was walking on, the lights were just in such a way where I could actually see everyone. And I briefly, like my trachea went through my asshole, that went through my ground. I was like, so I'm so into that we don't do that anymore. You guys, it's been quite the pandemic. Little did I know, last time I was here, yeah, like, everyone has had quite the couple years. As my good friend says, you don't come out of a pandemic the way you went in. I just feel like these last 2 years, I was just like eating, drinking, just cute. So cute. Give it up for Tan. You know, however you want to volunteer, however you want to take care of people, do that. I hear that Blonde Shag Boris is in a hot water, honey. So, I know, you know what I realized about Blonde Shag Borbor? What I realized? I know I'm over time, so I'll wrap it up, but I'll just say this. Think about this is gonna blow your fucking mind. You're never gonna see the world the same. Lisa Rinna. Stick with me. Yes, and no volume. Make it blonde. It's the same haircut. Just so you know, if you gave Boris a couple rollers, a little bit of a tease, he too could literally have exactly Lisa Rinna's haircut. Thank you so much, London! Keep going, keep cheering, yes, give it up. Love you guys so much. Give it up for Jonathan Van Ness. I love you, Jonathan. I love you, London. Thank you so much for coming out. Oh my God, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
It is a wee bit loud, so I do hope that you can hear me properly. Jonathan Van Ness at the Palladium was so good. Like, the energy in that theatre, first of all, the theatre was sold out, and the energy in that theatre was just absolutely insane. Like, it was just so good. He's so funny, and like touched on like really important subject matter, but in like a really comedic, light-hearted-ish way. But yeah, he was just in London for one day. He did one show in London. One show in London. I was so happy that I got to see him. But yeah. Also, real quick, this was my outfit. Today is Sunday, the 20th of February, and today is my first day of my 7-week musical theatre beginners course. It's a bit of a mouthful. So today's the first day, and I'm super excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm really happy that I did the taster last week. If you haven't seen that, I will put the video here. But I'm really happy that I did the taster workshop last week, because it means that I met 2 of the instructors, why can't I speak, and some people who may or may not be doing the course with me today. So it starts at 11, it's currently 9:30, so I will leave in like half an hour, I think, because you know, I have to get there really early. So today, I think, I don't really know what we're doing, but I know that in the 7 weeks we are doing all that jazz. So we're learning the original West End choreography for that song, and obviously we're learning the song. And then we're also doing the choreography to, I think, You Can't Stop the Beat from Hairspray, but I believe we're not doing the song because apparently the dancing is quite intense and it's too much for like a beginner's course to do the dancing and the singing. And then we're also doing, I think, like 4 or 5 songs from Les Mis in like a medley, so that'll be fun. But yeah, today I think we're starting with all that jazz, and then I don't know what we're doing next week. I'm assuming we're gonna do Hairspray, and then from the 3rd week onwards I guess we'll be doing Les Mis. On the 3rd week we are singing, it's like, I think they called it like a mastermind, I don't really know, but it's a longer, I think they're like 2.5 hour sessions every Sunday for 7 weeks. And the 3rd week is a longer session, I think it's like 3 or 3 and a bit hours, because everyone who's taking part in the course is going to have to sing a solo, which I mentioned in my last video. That makes me nervous because I haven't sung in front of people since I was like in primary school in choirs. I sing all the time, but I sing for myself, not in front of people. So that makes me really nervous. But we're taking it 5 minutes at a time. I'm trying not to stress out about it. I'm just gonna enjoy today. I didn't really know what to wear. I'm wearing like my Dirty Dancing t-shirt, and then I'm wearing like joggers and trainers because the physical last time was quite intense, and it was like 10 minutes, and they said that usually we do like a 15-20 minute physical warm-up. So yeah, need to come comfy. But yeah, I'm really excited. I hope I meet some nice people. I'm sure I will. Everyone last time was so lovely. But yeah, I will try film as much as I can. I'm not gonna film like during the actual sessions, but I'll film a little bit before, excuse me, and then I'll film after as well and just tell you how it went. We are rehearsing in the Arts Theatre, which is where the original Six production, where they like rehearsed, and I think the first time that Six played in London it was in the Arts Theatre, so that's really exciting. I was there last time as well, so like I know the space, which makes me feel a little bit less anxious. But yeah, super excited. Also, my hair was like really dirty, and I was like, oh, there's no point in like washing it because it's raining outside and I'm going to be like indoors and dancing and like jumping around, so I'm gonna wash it later. But like, I just feel really gross. Hair probs, eh? This is probably way too much information, but you know when you're like really nervous and then you have to pee? Like, I've already peed, but I'm nervous, so I'm like, oh, I have to pee again. It's a bit annoying, but there you go. It's just horrific. I can literally see the theatre. I don't know why I'm like, oh, I won't get there that early. I'm like almost half an hour early. They've asked us not to arrive, only like 15 minutes. No earlier than 15 minutes. So wasn't gonna have a coffee because I feel like I get phlegmy when I'm nervous, but I have to stop and get coffee so I'm not horrifically early.
Just take it slow. I'll wait to find love. Better hear the call again. For now I will feel the ocean view. sun. Just wait, it won't be too long till we arrive the coming day. Please ignore my restless face, cause it's so hard.
So I did my first class and it was really good, it was really fun. The physical was actually really tiring. We did like sit-ups, like crunches and basically like a lot of ab work to I think it was a song from Hairspray. It was like the entire song non-stop doing like core work, and I was like, I don't think I signed up for this, but it was really good, it was really fun. We learnt like 80% of the dance to You Can't Stop the Beat from Hairspray, and then we did song from Les Mis, and I can't remember at the end of the day, which I don't know because I haven't seen Les Mis yet, but I am going to go see it in 5 days from today, which will be really good. I'm just a bit nervous because the singing part I found really difficult because I was like standing in between two guys who were singing quite low, and there's like quite a high part that the girls, like sopranos, girls that like can sing soprano, so they're like quite high, very high in my opinion, and they did like a part that was, it's like the same lyrics but like much higher, and I found it really hard to like stand between two guys who were singing far lower than like what I can sing, and then hearing the really high, and I was like, I have no idea like where I'm meant to be singing, like and that, because I'm like always really hard on myself and I need to work on that because that's not good, but I just found that really difficult, and like I was kind of annoyed. I'm trying not to be annoyed, but everyone was so nice. Like I definitely like think that the people, I like get on with the people so well. Everyone was just really, really lovely, and like, yeah, it was a lot of fun. So it was a really good experience. The choreography though, like there was a lot, and I don't know if I remember any of it. So I have to go home and like practice, because next week we're just polishing and we're going to learn like 2 smaller bits that go, I think, in the middle of the bit that we already learned, and then at the end, and then that's it, and that's Hairspray. Well, that's the song that we're doing from Hairspray. So I need to like learn, like make sure it stays in my head, and then I also need to learn the like song. Trying not to get frustrated. It's meant to be fun. It is fun, it is a lot of fun, but like I'm just really hard on myself, and I need to like really work on that because it's annoying. But yeah, so I need to learn the song, and then I also have to start preparing for my solo. So in 2 weeks we are going to like perform in front of like the group, so everyone goes on their own, we sing a solo, and I have to pick between I Dreamed a Dream and On My Own. Now I feel like On My Own is easier to sing, I might be completely wrong, but I've heard both songs and I feel like On My Own is a little bit easier for me to sing. And my only hesitation is, as I was leaving, all the girls were like, do you know what you're going to sing? And then I think everyone was like, yeah, On My Own, it's like my favourite song. And I was like, oh shit. So that's making me a bit nervous. There are also like some like high and like belty notes in that song, and like I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna get my sister to help me, because my sister is a singer and like she has trained and had like vocal coaching most of her life, so she's gonna help me, and I'm going to try not be too hard on myself. But all in all, it was a lovely experience. The people were amazing and it was a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to next week. One of my favourite forms of self-care is running myself a nice bath, so that's exactly what I did. I used this orange scrub and just put it all over my body, and then I have this root scalp treatment. I have a really dry scalp and this just really, really helps. I'm currently using this sample that they gave me last time I was in Lush, and it smells insane. This is my favourite cleanser at the moment. There's cinnamon in there and cardamom. It smells so good. I use this for some extra bubbles, and this is my bath bomb. I think it's called Mr. Loba Loba. It smells so good and it left my skin feeling really, really nice and soft. And I also watched part of the Les Mis staged concert while in the bath. I was debating whether I should wait for my hair to dry before I come on camera looking like this, but I thought, you know what, it's a vlog and I'm just gonna go with it. So I just had a bath and it was very, very, very needed. I feel very, very good now. Not that I didn't feel good before, but I just felt a bit like frustrated with myself. And like I said, I have to work on that. It is 5, I think, at the moment. So I'm just gonna do a bit of planning for the week ahead. I always like to set myself some goals for the coming week. Just look at my calendar, refresh and see like what's going on. Like when I have meetings. I have 2 theatre trips I have 3 theatre trips this weekend. No. This week I have 3 theatre trips. I have a voice lesson, which I'm really excited about. Not with my sister, with someone else. And then I have my musical theatre course number 2 on the weekend. So I'm gonna do some planning, and then I need to crack on with this. I am on page 52 and it's not focused. I'm on page 52 and I just haven't gotten into the book yet, which is really surprising because usually with Nicholas Sparks books, like all the ones that I've read, and I've read at least 8, 10, I've read many. I'm like hooked after the first few chapters. I'm like there, and I don't know if it's just because I haven't really sat down to read. I've kind of done like choppy reading, like 10 minutes on the bus and then a little bit before bed, but then I fall asleep because like I've been getting to bed a little bit later than normal. So I need to set some time aside to like properly get into this book, and then I know that once I get into it I'll sail through it. So that is the plan. My sister's going to make a nice dinner for us this evening, which is really nice, and I also am going to go through the Hairspray dance routine that we did earlier today, because for the life of me, all I know is like the starting bit, which is like where your hands go up and then like jazz hands at the top, and then like I know my count to like turn around with my partner. That's all I know. So I need to quickly go through that just so that I don't completely forget it. They've given us access to like a Dropbox folder where they have like the sheet music, they've like filmed the choreography apparently really, really professionally so that we can watch that and like remember what we're doing. And then I'm going to go through the song at the end of the day as well, because I have to learn that whole song for next time, and then next time we're just gonna polish Hairspray at the end of the day, and we're going to learn the rest of Hairspray, and we're going to learn all that jazz, and I think we're doing another song from Les Mis. I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna do the rest of today. I am really looking forward. This has been a really good week. I'm really looking forward to next week. I am seeing Heathers. I'm really excited about this coming week because I'm seeing 3 shows that I've never seen before, and I've seen a lot of shows. I have never seen Heathers, and I'm seeing Heathers on Tuesday, and that's the first day of the new cast. So that's really exciting. And on Friday, I'm seeing Les Mis. I've never seen Les Mis. I have purposefully avoided watching the movie because I wanted the first time that I saw Les Mis to be like on stage. I have been watching the staged concert, which is on Amazon Prime, just because I'm having to like perform various songs from Les Mis with my like musical theatre group, and I don't know the songs. I know like the ones that you hear if you're in the world of musical theatre, so like Do you hear the people sing? On my own? I dreamed a dream? I think that's it. So I'm like, I think I've got 45 minutes left. I was watching that in the bath. But I've got 45 minutes left of the stage concert, and then that's it. So Les Mis is on Friday, and then on Saturday my sister and I are going to see a show called But I'm a Cheerleader. Don't really know what it's about. I read the like little description and thought it sounded really fun, so my sister and I are going to go see that on Saturday. But lots of theatre this week, which is always really, really exciting. I have a lot of things that I want to do this week in terms of work, so I'm really excited to like check those off. And like this week is exciting for me because I'm working quite closely with 2 people from my team. I'm transitioning out of like 2 roles that I was doing, and they're transitioning in, so just working really closely with them to make sure that they feel supported and that they know what they're doing, and you know what they have to take ownership of, etc, etc. So that's exciting. But yeah, it's going to be a really good week. I had a lovely weekend. I hope you did too. This was like a longer style vlog, and I tried to like film over 2 days. But yeah, if you liked this video, then let me know so that I know that like this type of stuff is interesting. But yeah, thank you for watching if you have stayed this far, and I will catch you next time.